Hey folks, Daily Landsblog here. That's Tamara. She's no longer with us, but she is with us. And I say that because her life ended less than a year ago. But in so many ways, she lives on because it was reading about her story in The Walrus, which is a place that independent journalists can write stories. And this was her mom that wrote her story and talked about her wandering through the system, attempting to get help, but she couldn't get help. And that really brought the focus to me, and that's why yesterday I said, I'm mad. And today I say, I'm still mad. But I think you need to know who I'm mad at. I'm not mad at the people in the system for the most part. I think most doctors are doing the best they can. And if you look at the entire system, psychiatrists and psychologists and social workers, it's not that they don't want to help. It's that the system doesn't allow them to help because there's so few of them. So when I talk about the system and how it's not really broken, it just never existed, that's when I get really, really mad. And I'll tell you what, if you are in the system, then I can't tell you that you should do more because I'm sure that you're working at the best that you can. But what we need in this system, more than anything else, are people that will lead us through the system. When you have a patient who is struggling with a severe mental illness, you have to understand that they can't take themselves through the system. If you were a cardiologist, you wouldn't let them walk out wondering, what do I do next? But because it's psychiatry, for some reason, we have decided that people are allowed to wander, that they're expected to find their way. And the irony of that is, this is the illness that we can't find our way. That's part of the illness. So here you are. You say to yourself, I'm going to get help. And then you go to help. And if you're lucky like me, you get the help. But not everybody is lucky like me. And if everyone had the treatment that I had, we wouldn't have this problem. And I wouldn't be mad. But I am mad. And I'm going to say this one thing. That if you're in the system, understand your responsibility. And your responsibility is to make sure that the patient that walks into your office, the patient that walks into the ER, the patient that walks in to see you if you're a social worker, whatever the environment, whatever you do, you need to make sure that they understand what is next for them. You need to make sure that they understand that you are watching over for them, that you are going to lead them, and that you're going to take them from here, which is desperately sick, to here, which is better. And just saying, I got this, I'm going to hold your hand, makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, I'm mad, but, and I don't do mad very well, do I, Case?
No.
No, I'm not good at getting mad. But I'm mad because when we got response to the Facebook yesterday, and of course on SickNotWeak.com, to the Landsblog, over and over and over again, there were people talking about how the system let them down. I don't believe that it's so much the system letting them down, but the non-existence of the system. And that has to change. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. Somebody, please, please grab somebody else's hand and say, hey, you know what? I got you.
You done?
I'm done.